after playing the first installation of the remake story, I'm hopeful and cautiously optimistic that the developers will make good decisions. But then I'm reminded that the same director also made this. Oh, Advent Children, the movie sequel to Final Fantasy VII, where Cloud fights a random silver-haired trio who kidnaps children during, ironically, a global pandemic. In the end, the Silver Trio somehow resurrects a version of Sephiroth, who Cloud must fight yet again. My opinion? Advent Children sucks. Not for its animation, which was actually pretty advanced at the time, but because it took any arc that Cloud went through in the game and royally bulldozed it.
I'm not fit to help anyone.
Critics have described the storyline in Advent Children as being, quote, incomprehensible to anyone who didn't play the original game. That is completely false. Advent Children was incomprehensible to everyone, regardless of if they played the original game or not. I doubt even the screenwriters really understood what was going on while they were writing the words of the script. The script sucks.
Dilly-dally, shilly-shally.
The story sucks. The characters suck. The few attempts at humor suck. The camera movement sucks. Barrett's fishnet shirt, what is that all about? It sucks. There are no bright moments to juxtapose against all the dark tones, making the movie very one-note and dull. And any honest human who watches it can see that the whole reason that it was made was just to show off a Cloud versus Sephiroth fight with better CGI. And in the process, it basically undoes everything that happened in the original game, which is the biggest sin of all. Sephiroth returns, Jenova is still wreaking havoc, Midgar life isn't much different, Shinra and the Turks are still around, and as for Cloud, the leadership qualities, the humanistic characteristics, acceptance of his past, and carefully crafted relationships, all developed in the main game, are basically just wiped out, reverting Cloud back to a reclusive loner who goes by the beat of his own drum and leaves Tifa and others in the lurch.
You don't care?
Bad, bad, bad. I mention all this because when it comes to Final Fantasy VII Remake, the best thing they can do is to use their new Defying Fate plot twist to completely decanonize Advent Children, or at least make the alternative timeline come with an alternative sequel potential or something. While there are a couple cool moments in Advent Children,
Pops! Park us over by the rocks. Cloud, right's over.
the work as a whole is simply story garbage that hurts the Final Fantasy brand. And it leaves a million more questions, like why certain characters are apparently impervious to death. I mean, Cloud is literally both stabbed and shot through the heart, twice as deadly as what originally killed the last living Cetra, but no big deal. And then there was this moment with Rude and Reno, but then a few minutes later, here they are. And why does it end with a giant baptismal ceremony in the church?